put on my glasses.
How much of a dork do you think I am, Twitter?
Harsh.
Trends for you. BlizzCon 2017. Bonfire Night. Fair enough. Hearthstone, Blizzard World. It Takes Two. World of Warcraft, WoW Classic, Kobolds and Catacombs, StarCraft 2, Jedi Knight.
StarCraft 2 Jedi Knight? What's that?
They're two different tags.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing. Hey, my lord. Hey, my glowy. Just washing my glasses. Let's start. No, let's not start, because I need to further an ad. Let's further an ad and then start. Such is the way of the world.
Oh, that's part of the game. For a second there, I was just like, wait, I thought you streamed this through PSN, so why are you getting these weird glitches?
Yeah, no, that's just part of the game.
I know. I just said.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that person with the weird spine daggers a boy or a girl? Because with that top, I can't tell.
A boy. Okay. Dot hack. Dot hack. G. Dot hack. G. Last Recode.
It's a game from the .hack like cross-media franchise.
Yeah. It's a game which I actually wanted to buy 10 years ago, but it wasn't released in Europe, so only this HD re-release is. This was the first time I played it. 10 years in Azkaban. Should I go cheat mode? No, normal game. Much as I love putting games on easy mode, from what I gather, cheat mode is a bit too easy.
Yeah,
so you start off. Yeah, so you start off with maxed out stats.
Like, if anybody says, "Oh yeah, the easy mode on like Cuphead or whatever's is cheating," it's like, no, cheat mode on .hackgu is cheating. That's what it's called, cheat mode, mate.
Yeah, mate. It's well harsh. This game brought to you by hexagons.
Why do we think of the future and always think of fucking hexagons?
I don't know.
Especially when it comes to like stuff being in computers. Why hexagons? Like, we don't use hexagons in computer design. We use squares.
I think it's because hexagons are seen as like more futuristic squares.
No, they're not. If anything, they're more pasty. As in the past, not as in a delicious meal / snack. I could really go for a cheese and potato pasty right now. Or cheese and onion pasty, actually. Oh. Whoa. Do I have any potatoes? Do I have enough? Do I have the wherewithal to actually make my own? I could. No.
You're just dragging your entire PlayStation down to the kitchen so you can cook as we stream.
Now I'm just thinking I should make a whole bunch of pasties and just like freeze them. And then I can reheat them whenever I'm hungry. Oh. That sounds nice. Whoa. You look stupid.
I'm pretty sure
these character models needed updating something rotten. Look at those walk cycles. What the hell is she wearing on her head? If that's a she, I can't tell with these clothes. How do you know it's in a depth then? What the hell is wrong with your face?
Sometimes people have faces.
I don't trust these two.
Me adjusting this wire so it's not in the way of my screen. There we
This
go.
guy barely has a face. As far as I can tell, he only has a nose and he painted on his mouth. More like a bandana over where his eyes should be so it didn't freak people out.
I'm pretty sure there's an English language option on this, so I might see if we can switch to this after this cutscene's over. I just feel like their mouths aren't moving. I'm trying, you won't let me. Hang on, I want to...
I feel like they're gonna, like, beat you up and steal your 500 gold. Right, you don't even have any money. Never mind then.
Let's uncheck how to switch to English language in .hack to you. How to switch to English .hack do you last Recode?
Everything about them disturbs me, Chloe.
Please stop tutorializing at me.
よし、これでエリアの指定は OK だ。あ、そうそう。ワードの脇にマークがついてるの？それはサーバーシンボルといって、現在のサーバーを示している。今表示されているのはデルタだ。つまり、今俺たちがいるサーバーはデルタサーバーってことになるな。ワードが一緒でもサーバーシンボルが違うと転送先も違ってしまう。
I'm gonna put that in the chat, it's amazing. This is a nano stream.
よし、それじゃデルタサーバー、勇みゆく初陣の夢の果てに出発だ。
Can you hear the fireworks?
Just barely. It's
Yeah.
fine though.
Don't worry, there's not like a gangland war going on outside my window. I just live vaguely near a park and it's the 3rd of November. Another thing that's always weirded me out about Americans is their big like fireworks things during the, and the Japanese too for, yeah. Why do you do that during the summer? That means you have to stay up until like 10 o'clock at night to be able to see the fucking fireworks. We do that shit in autumn. We stand around big fires and get the shit out of the way at 8 o'clock at night.
証のかけらは祭壇に置いてある宝箱の中に入ってる。祭壇はモンスターが守ってるから、モンスターに見つからないようにモンスターを倒して宝箱を開けるか、どちらか。これが祭壇アイコンでござる。まずはこのアイコンを目指す。
Okay, this tutorial is getting a bit intolerable now because it's one of those tutorials where I feel like they have to spell out everything for you in exact specific terms. Oh, no, I didn't forget one more thing. I feel like this tutorial is taunting me. Hang on, I'm going to quickly try going to the main menu just to see if I can change the audio there. Okay, I can't yet. The game literally will not let me stop playing until I've completed this tutorial.
These look like goblins as redesigned by a Japanese mangaka, which, yes, is exactly what they are.
Yeah, basically.
Goblin hacking will continue until morale improves.
The game is basically just like the tutorial will continue until you have learned sufficiently. And it's like, please, let me access the language options, and it's like, no!
So, how is everybody?
I'm alright.
Good, good, good.
How is your nano going?
Just check my word count. I'm at 4149.
You're way ahead of me. I'm at 2450.
Well, I've still got about 850 words to do until I've hit today's par. That's why I'm not streaming. That's why it's dog, because I slept all day because it's getting to that time of year where all you want to do is sleep. I mean, I think about it. We'd have got the harvest in, or be getting it in right now, and then just sleep, right? eat food. Hang out near the fire. Hunt. I get that's supposed to be hair, like judging by looking at his like menu port. Jesus Christ, that girl's hips.
She's more hips than man now.
It's the no, they're just pushed so far back. It's that whole we want to give this girl an arse, but we don't want to give her any body fat problem or muscles. Like, give the girl some muscles and body fat, you know. I mean, the butt is a muscle. Two muscles. It's two muscles. Is it two muscles, or is it just no? No, it's got to be two muscles. Yeah. I still don't trust these two. Well, that might be something to do with the fact that their facial expressions never change.
And also their mouths don't move.
That's part of the facial expressions never change too. That looks like that thing's suddenly going to come to life and try and smash you down with its hands when you open that chest.
Yeah.
Maybe this is their game. They're going to get you to open the chest so that you get smashed up and they don't. That is the least lawful looking deity I've ever laid eyes on.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I love scary game memes. So if it sounded like I love scary game memes, which I suppose is also true.
Isn't that what the whole Team Rainbow Rocket? Who are you? We're you, but gayer. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've set you up to fail. They want what's in that chest, but you're gonna get attacked.
Oh shit, you were right. Well, still a fight.
Well, it was basically what I was originally thinking. Okay, that makes it sound like you're gonna bang him. You're only level 1. We're both level 10. Didn't you think it was suspicious? This is the problem with VR. If he'd been using regular controls, he wouldn't have tripped over. Oh my god, that sword is so cool! I said the statue's gonna help him then, if you're not just gonna straight up die. Okay, just respawn at the Chaos Gate then.
Yeah.
I feel like this game has really like mastered the MMO experience from about 10 years ago.
You arrive in the
Which makes
game
sense.
and immediately get killed by a much higher level player.
This is an admin.
But this is just another player.
This is the rule about MMOs. Don't trust anybody who's more than 5 levels higher than you. Also, that's not how you use a sword.
Well, you don't look evil at all.
Oh yeah,
But
Lord Ship Biscuit, you're not a mod on this stream, so you can't post things in the chat. Hang on, if you give it to me and I'll put it in the chat for you. So I'll find your Twitter. Give it out.
Oh hey, we upgraded our gear.
Thank you for saving us 8 months of grinding. I see you've learned nothing. Or have you? I don't know. So, we know that in real life Hasio is a complete loser. He's spent the last 8 months grinding specifically to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
These guys are twats, but you're taking this game way too seriously.
I like how he didn't even really help the new player who was getting killed. He just waited until afterwards so that he could then show up and just retroactively... Well, not retroactively, just then kill them as revenge. Like, too late to help anyone.
Hey, it's... DC Douglas. It's just a game! Like, this isn't even one of those death game games. This isn't Sword Art Online.
No, this is just a regular game. This would be like if someone killed you on World of Warcraft and you devoted the next nearly a year of your life to becoming an unstoppable super player.
Like, aren't babies viable at 8 months?
Yes.
That No, that could still be a lie. It's just... What are the rules here? If you die, do you, like, lose your character permanently?
Well, no, I think you just...
So why are they taking all of this so seriously?
Don't know. Wolfie, stop killing players in this game.
He just, like, downed all your mates. And you're still giving him grief.
It's not like it matters if she dies, she'll just respawn. Yeah, Hasio is up now. They're going to spend the next 8 months forming a raid group to kick your ass.
The worst thing is, I'm pretty sure most of those people have been playing this game longer than he has. So that must show you how much time he's spent in this fucking game.
So has Seo, I was about to call him Has and realised that would be confusing.
Yeah,
not for nothing, but can you get less edgelordy gear?
Wow, look at his womanly hips. He must go to the same tailor as Sora. So did his hair get more edgelordy in the last 8 months too?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, he's pretty. He's like the best looking character in this game. Are the admins doing anything about this? If the answer is no, then yeah, sure, why not? So what, are you going to be a new... Are you going to add another layer of stupidity to this? You're going to be a BKKK?
8 months from now. It's just like, oh no, the legendary PKKKKKKKK.
Do you always chase after people who clearly want nothing to do with you? How the hell did you lose track of him? Okay, leave him alone!
If you don't stop killing player killers, I'm going to show up and mildly annoy you forever. Every time you're in town.
But no, seriously, if the admins aren't stopping player killers, then what is your logic that player killers are just as bad?
Mm-mm.
There's no rule against this. and they are negatively impacting the experiences of other people. So, what? An active deterrent is morally. Oh, that guy makes no sense.
Yeah.
You've clearly spent. Oh god, that's horrifying.
Just how Hasir's ridiculous painted on abs are.
Oh, you know, I just realised he reminds me of Van from Final Fantasy 12. I feel like the last 8 months would have been more interesting than this.
Nothing says trustworthy like Gendo Ikari glasses.
Yeah. So has this turned into a death game?
Sort of. There's just this one player killer who, when he kills people, they
So
end up
he's
in
death
comas.
gun.
Yeah, except with comas rather than death. Coma gun.
Like Coma sword. Also, if there's a player killer going around that seems to be mysteriously putting people into comas, how can that guy have this attitude? These player killers are creating a real physical threat to people, and the admins aren't doing anything! How have the runners of this game not been fucking prosecuted?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand how comas work.
Yes, only you and I and her team of doctors can bring her back.
I need to get this one item that allows me to become even more sinister than I already am. Now check out that thing I put in the chat. It's so creepy.
Hang on, I'm not actually playing the game since it's just a cutscene right now, so I'll take a look. That is really creepy.
That is super creepy. It's creepier than the alternative, you know? Or maybe I've just seen a lot of people with octopus tentacles.
Yeah.
So when are you going to get to play?
Who knows? Who really knows?
Are you kind of regretting spending 10 years of your life waiting for this now?
No, no. God's sake, MMO Wolfie.
hey, it's the protagonist of that manga I read. Or at least somebody with exactly the same avatar as the protagonist of that manga I read. I'm not saying the try edginess, only the buy edginess.
I think his daggers do a 3 blades on them.
Then it'd be hex edge then.
Yeah.
What really happens? How come this hard guy haven't been permabanned? How can you carry this many weapons at one time in a game? You should be over encumbered.
Not all games have a encumbrance system though.
Well, maybe you should just run out of hotkeys. How's that? OP, bitches! It totally is. You outclassed. Wow, we managed to find the one guy who spends more time grinding than you do. I got that facial expression.
That facial expression is his lower abdomen is pierced by a beam. Something you're not telling us, Haseo.
I can't believe he created himself an avatar with an 8-pack.
Oh, short game.
And then Haseo fell into an unexplained coma.
Well, that was .hack GU the last Recode. A very short game, actually. Which, honestly...
Something of a downer ending. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
トライエッジと戦ってそれでくそ思い出せねえそんなことした覚えねえぞ初期化だとメールはメールステーションを確かめよう初期化だと
Oh no, it turned out that these people weren't in comas, it's just their characters got deleted.
Right, we'll check our email.
This guy is super into his communications. No, he lost all his emails. He never bothered changing his passwords after he got new ones because he forgot about it. I checked your emails.
全部消えてるのか本当に全部初期化されてるのかわけわかんねえよなんで
You've got a computer virus by the looks of it.
新着メールを確認してからにしよう
This OS looks really fucking fiddly to use. I'm going to call him Oven from now on instead of Ovan. It's a VR game. Do you really think it's going to have much effect on his body?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if he ends up in a coma.
You have no life, Haseo. Accessory, shouldn't that really be like display or some shit?
Yeah.
Lol. The Kent town of Sandwich is 2.5 miles from a place called Ham. Lol.
Hang on, I just want to check if we can change the language options on the main menu. Or title screen. Oh, options. Language. There we go, now people should be speaking English.
That'll be really helpful for our Danish viewer.
I'm sorry, there isn't a Danish language option. I shall write to Cyber Connect 2 and demand that they add one in.
I actually got really mad because I bought this used copy of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life off eBay, and it came from, I think it was Italy, and like the box had English and Italian on it, but the actual game's just in English. And I'm like, what the fuck? You can't. What? And it makes me really mad because one of the reasons I what?
I knew it. I knew it was a lie created up by Norway.
Lies! Denmark is real! I have an entire book about Denmark being real! Oh no, where is it? Oh no, right there it is. It's right behind me. Where does all that bacon come from? Where is Sandy Todsvig from then if she's not from Denmark?
Okay, what I'm learning from these news corps is that CC Corp, the company that makes the world, is constantly having employees just die. They're just like, oh well, this is terrible, they're unavoidable. Sometimes when programming games, people die.
Well, back to my story for the revelation that an entire European country is in fact a myth came out. I got really annoyed because one of the reasons I always thought that games took longer to get to Europe was because they had to translate it for all the different languages. And I'm just thinking, was that a lie? Have they not been bothering this entire time and just been making us wait for an extra 3 months for no reason at all?
I mean, I think it was common, and probably still is, to translate games into German, French, and Italian.
That was the only reason I tolerated waiting. Because I thought it was so they had time to translate everything. Because if not, why bother making English-speaking people in, like, Britain and Ireland wait at all, considering the fact that you never bothered changing the fucking English from the American version?
Alright, let's head back into Zawoldo.
The most generic name. How the hell did they manage to get a copyright on this?
Oh, hey, we're back in our clothing from the beginning of the game.
I think a lot of his character day has been wiped.
My equipment different.
I like the fact that we changed language settings at this point because it just makes it seem like Triad hit him so hard his language changed.
My equipment. Gone. It's all
I was wondering how they were going to get out of this whole bullshit with him being so high level.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm?
Well, Oven was definitely in on this.
Oh yeah, he has the scary Gendo Ikari glasses.
Ovan? He would know something about this.
Ooh, nice city. It's very Italian. Hey, Udadama.
Oh god, that guy and a girl who don't understand the concept of if somebody doesn't want to talk to you, you leave them fucking alone. They're gonna show up again, aren't they? They're our party members, aren't they?
Look that closely.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
I love the fact that, at least in the cutscenes, they're just people running everywhere. That is literally how people move in video games.
Yeah.
Like, it tells you one thing. If it wasn't for the fact that running is so hard, people would be running everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
They look kind of creepy. So, you like guys that look like Matt?
Where'd he go?
I think you went down that alley.
Wait, if you can you turn around and look at that sign? Because it looked like two eyes with swirly pupils and a big mustache. And I want to see it closer. Turn around, turn
That
around.
is in fact what it is. Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Well, hang on, we'll show it in a moment. And
Oh, good,
you're
good.
in the past.
I love it. It looks like Dr. Eggman's druggy brother.
Hey, Oven, stop moving around the city.
I love the fact that you're running like, is it meant to be like him actually there, or is it just meant to be like a
It's not much of a challenge.
recreation of
They're
his
so
movements?
pathetically weak.
I think it's meant to be he's actually there.
Run,
Other-
run away.
Other people are remarking on him.
Last time, he really wasn't that bad.
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah. There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, what the hell am I hiding for?
Okay, so now I ship you and her.
Bastards like them. It's pathetic.
I mean Haseo and her, not you.
Yeah.
You're level 1!
You're kidding. What the hell's going on? Gaspard, are you okay?
Have you tried contacting the admins?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like shoot support an email.
Are you a new player?
You're a noob? Oh. Hey, I'm sorry.
I can't fuck this guy whether I find Gaspard cute or terrifying.
Hell no. I'm I'm the terror of death.
Terror of what?
What?
I mean, his face is cute, but everything else about him is terrifying.
Oh, you're a player killer killer. I knew I'd heard about him somewhere before. But I'm pretty sure the
Wait, are you talking about the PKK Haseo? But it says here you're level 1. Yeah, something happened to my character. Have you tried sending an email to support?
I'm the real PKK Haseo.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called...
So they didn't say it was 8 months of grinding.
Support guild?
No, I just
It's a guild
tricked us
that
into thinking I had.
teaches all they need to know to become top players.
Damn.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first. Here.
Are these two just going to be trying to tutorialize at us again?
Addresses are an address system made just for communicating
It's just
with
my
your friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with a bunch of weirdos. I even lost sight of Ovan. Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death. Well, I guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll join just because you invite them to. Were you listening to me?
Yeah, I was listening.
You were? Really?
Yes, really. Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Okay, then let's go to an area.
Now, invite us into your party, and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
Okay, so I either want the girl player killer to either be like a future party member, and or love interest, and or Majima. Hiseo-chan!
To Majima, verb.
This is the Chaos Gate. If you input 3 different...
To repeatedly try and murder someone, but like in a romantic way.
Okay,
What?
well then,
When he
good area for a
the strip club.
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. That should be a good place to start.
Hey, so why don't you just go, I'm pretty sure my character got reformatted, and then one of them will be all like, oh hey, have you tried sending an email to support?
Support presumably emailing and that going, I'm sorry, 7 employees in support died this week, so we can't help you.
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do Terror of Death, you know? Player
I'm imagining they're saying this all in the most, like,
definitely be rough.
condescending way possible.
They are.
So you're saying you're really the PKK Haseo, the Terror of Death. And when you logged in, your level went down from 130...
So what, is cheat mode like you don't lose all of your, your character doesn't get reformatted?
I think so.
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Okay, suggest emailing support.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character background.
It's not roleplay.
Don't be embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
That, no, why would you?
And come with us.
You please listen to me already.
This is this is really insulting. This is like
These
somebody
guys are
being
such
murdered on
assholes.
stage, and people are like, "Oh yeah, this must be part of the play." He's literally dying in my arms. It's so realistic.
As the actor bleeds out over him, this is just like Altar's theatre of the absurd. Sorry, theatre of cruelty.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't forget to use the skill trigger, okay? Not good.
These are some really like patient goblins.
Well, that's that, I guess. Did you, not know how to use this?
Now remember, you can't progress the story until you're level 133 again.
Forgot for a second, that's all. Okay.
Once you've mastered the skill trigger, you could do all kinds of different things in battles.
Oh my god, that smiley.
Enemies attack, or you can cancel your own attacks. Good luck mastering it.
Go, Haseo!
Stop treating me like a noob.
Okay, why isn't Haseo just like, please leave my party?
You are a noob.
He needs them because he's level 1.
Ever listen?
This is so funny! Imagine these guys are like level 30 to level 50, so this must be so fucking embarrassing.
Apparently they're level 4 and level 5 respectively.
Oh my god, that's even worse. I said they said noob helping guild, so I kind of assumed like they were like the senior players, but they're not really, are they? They're also noobs. They're just slightly less nooby.
Oh, hang on, they're level 4 and level 3.
Oh my god, you Haseo, you poor bastard! You poor bastard! Oh, dear lord.
This is bad.
How would a doggo, or at least a person in a doggo body, be like, no, I would protect you from a bear?
Oh, dogs love theirs. Be like, I would snuggle the bear because I love it. Love the bear.
Let's do our best.
No, Jenny's like, I'm glad you know where to go because I'll probably find a cave with a bear in it to hide in. And that would end poorly for me. You should be fine though.
Well, that's that, I guess.
they're just tutorializing at us again.
Okay, then let's go and fight them.
I'll tell you the timing to execute it.
Yeah, but this is funny.
Yes.
Don't worry, you're listening all right.
Yeah, right.
I think even I can win.
You want to heal up, bro. Make it.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Hey, one thing though, like, shouldn't
Was the Rengeki too difficult?
if this was really realistic, despite his low level, wouldn't he also be really competent?
Yeah.
How to do it. So listen
Are they gonna keep badmouthing you if you don't do the thing?
When you attack an enemy,
Yes.
there are times when you'll see blue and purple. When this happens, use any skill that is registered on your skill. If you succeed, your skill will intensify. Then you'll be able to do.
This is called Rengeki.
It might be a little tricky at first, but you'll be able to do it with some practice.
Good luck,
God.
Seo.
Tyson's just going full wolfie.
Let's keep going.
The wolf made a strange noise. Are you laughing at me? She asked suspiciously. The wolf whined sadly. How could you accuse me of such a hateful thing? He seemed to say.
Do you know about awakening?
No, I don't.
See? I knew that you were a noob.
Hey!
Now, Haseo. We'll tell you all about them, so don't scowl, okay?
Yeah. So, what's this awakening thing you were talking about?
Well, it's a special attack that you can do together with your party members. Do you want to give it a shot? It's a lot easier to understand it if you're in battle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I haven't agreed.
All right then, let's go encounter some enemies.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Awakening is a state when a special kind of power has been activated. You can use it when the morale gauge on the top right of the screen is full.
This is it!
Okay, I'll do what I can.
Enemies get stronger as we go deeper.
I guess we won.
I think I figured out why genetic Taliesin is such an Uglazaur.
Hmm.
His eyes are too close together. Which is odd, because neither of his parents have eyes that are that close together.
Let's go to the Beast Temple and get the...
Not sure what we're meant to do here.
Do your best, apparently. Okay, is that Chim or Kim? Or Kime? Or Chime?
Don't know. Oh, I see.
Have you actually done any of those 50 words you said you were going to periodically do?
Nope.
Okay, do some now.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to finish this mission and then I'll write 50 words or like 100.
You bloody well better.
Damn, this is bad.
Hang on. These guys come across as having helped other people before, so, like, how are they so low level?
It's a good question. One assumes they're solo level for just like game balance reasons.
Man, I remember somebody trying to justify Christus being only one level higher than Squall, despite the fact that she disappears from your party for like 2 hours. Big bullshit. Should have been like level 12 or something, and he started off at like level 7, and then he gets the opportunity to catch up because he's just that good, instead of just catching up because she's only a level more powerful than him.
Yeah.
So, how do you pronounce that word? Is it Kim? Kime? Chime?
I don't know.
Got
I
distracted.
assume Kim. But no one said it out loud.
I wish they would. Chim sounds stupid. Possibly because it's also a lyric in Chim Chimney, Chim Chimney, Chim Chim Chiroo. This looks like a massive trap. Although it's probably just a... it's a fucking mimic. I hate mimics. I absolutely despise them. Hate the way they look. Something about them creeps me out. Like, they don't even have to be like Dark Souls, like, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be just some guns in a box.
Not good. Not good. Let's keep it up.
Hey, do you guys know anything about Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge? No. What's that? Some kind of event monster or something?
It's the screen name of a PK.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
A productive conversation.
hope he gets into a conversation with that girl I ship him with soon, because like I'm starting to wonder if any of like anything's left. Was this even an MMO, or was this just a really intense one-player game he mistook for an MMO?
See? I want an opening, Haseo.
How hilarious would it be if these two turned out to be player killers as well? Putting the exact same trick.
That would be amazing.
Hey, little Haseo. Been a while, huh?
They're from Kestrel.
Oh, which is that in the game's command?
Guys,
Famous player killers. What the? Not now.
well. Looks like you haven't been keeping up since the last time we met. It took me a little while to recognize that you were really the terror of death.
What? He's real?
You're really...
He's back to like level 3. Shouldn't you find that a bit weird?
How amazing. I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. I tell you, it has to be destiny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right, moron. Give me a break. Someone sent me an anonymous email. So I decided to come and have some fun. Now, what should we play? Well, for starters, how about I love you to death? I don't really know what's going on. But please, no violence.
Gaspard.
He got in my
Wow,
way.
my wish really was their command. I don't know whether she's gone full Majima or full, like, the obsessed orcs from Shadow of War.
What is this? Just what the hell is going on here? What's happening?
Haseo, they told me about you, but they didn't mention your beauty. Oh, you're mine now.
Haseo! Run!
Are you scared? Man, I just love that expression, you know what I mean? God, there is nothing like PK.
Wait a minute. What the? Something is starting to...
I'm presuming you had a very difficult family life growing up.
Hold it.
Haseo, meanwhile, appears to be having some kind of sexual awakening.
It's growing? That's what I was about to say. Is Haseo finally hit puberty?
You're having fun. Who the hell are you?
Okay, can I get off now?
Are you sure you want to
You look like Bayonetta's weeaboo sister.
the guild that you PKers hate the most? Might be heading this way as we speak. Moontree? Can't believe it. You tipped them off, you bitch! Maybe I did. Hey! What are we gonna do? Fighting them now is only gonna bring more problems. You... I won't forget this. What a silly girl. Don't you realize that I just saved you?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for saving us.
You're Haseo.
Okay, I know we like to joke about the obsessed orcs, but I don't know, I kind of do ship them Italian. Their love seems so pure.
You're an unruly child.
Purely creepily sexual, but pure.
What are you, a groupie?
Nice try, but I'm not interested in brats.
The reputation precedes you.
Because I don't have any interest in old hags.
I will tell you one thing good about this character.
An old person like you would use such
She doesn't look like a
phrase
child.
like unruly child.
Yeah, he's taller than
Oh, shut up,
Haseo.
Haseo.
I'll have you know that I'm...
You're...
I'll come back another time.
as you wish.
Let me just give you one warning. Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power
But
inside.
I've rarely seen like this is actually a sad indictment.
Have
on video games, especially Japanese video games, that I've rarely seen a character with her build that actually has an adult proportioned face.
As if it is trained
Yeah.
out. Well,
She looks like an adult.
I'll see
She
you
doesn't
again.
dress like an adult, but she looks like one.
No, she dresses like a character in the MMO.
She dresses like Bayonetta's weeaboo little sister. But she's only younger than her by a year or two.
Wow. Okay, so I didn't really get all of that, but basically, your character has some really messed up.
Hey, I've seen
days,
Sims
right?
3 mods with better character animations than this.
What? Really? Well then you should go and tell CC Corporation.
There we go. There's the. You should contact support.
It's not normal to go from level 133 to level 1.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's
And it only took an hour.
I guess you could say my enemy's not normal either.
Enemy.
If that dangerous power or whatever she was talking about can help, then I've got no choice but to keep using this character.
Okay, but he's probably violated their TOU.
That sounds pretty serious to me. Oh well. Anyway, good luck.
He's definitely violated their terms of use at this point. He's interfered with another person's account. That's a bannable offence. Just report this to support. And
Again,
there you go,
ends very
Triad has been
quickly. When Triad just has his account banned and his IP address blocked.
He's quite the strategist. What's wrong?
What are we doing wasting our time? I mean, what if those player killers come back here?
Yeah, good point. Let's hurry back to town.
I don't know why drivers always pick my windows just like rev outside of. It's like, do I see the hospital right nearby and go, oh, time to let out my boy Racer side, because if I crash, there's a safety net right here.
Why don't you have Moontree protect you?
Yeah, that's right. You've got those really strong-looking PKers after you.
Moontree is a guild that supports the abolishment of PKs.
And part of their mandate includes helping PK victims out.
I bet they're not that strong. I bet they're like early to mid game bosses at best.
Oh, damn. You want me to beg those hard-headed dorks to protect me? Forget about it. I'd rather be PK'd than be protected by all those...
Okay,
lumbering
so
loudmouths.
I don't understand why you have
It's a charity group in a game.
what their problem with PKKers is.
Yeah.
What's wrong? How long have you been standing there? What? You got a problem?
Long enough to know you're a
We
dick.
don't understand anything about Moontree, okay? We're just trying to make the world a more enjoyable place. We just want to reach an understanding with everyone. I mean, doesn't everyone feel like being nice to someone sometimes? We want to protect those feelings,
Then why are you lecturing PKKers and not PKers?
but everyone likes to make fun of us, saying we're just some charity group or some cult. We just want
Then why aren't you lecturing PKers instead of PKKers?
here to lecture anyone.
No, you're seriously not making any sense. You just want to let there be no downside to player killing, while simultaneously making there be no downside to player killing.
I'm going to do everything within my power to
Because if there's just gonna be people handing shit out to people who I kill and then nick their stuff, then what's gonna stop me from ever nicking their stuff?
Don't I get a say in this?
Can you even nick the stuff of players you kill?
If they're not, then what? Then exactly what's the problem?
How did you even recognize me anyway?
Like, why do it in the first place?
I don't look anything
I
like
mean-
used to before.
You can't take people's stuff in most MMOs, but they're still got a way to murder newbies.
It's true that I didn't
sometimes it's just a simple joy de vivre of being a dick.
Puppy's calling me, so I have to get going now. But I'll tell you a lot more about Moon Tree next time.
I swear, Moontrees are like the Jehovah's Witnesses of this game.
Was she a member of Moon Tree? That's great.
What are you talking about? Jehovah's Witnesses are kind of dicks.
The PKers are bound to leave
Yeah,
you alone.
going around giving people leaflets, being like, "Oh, come join our group. Also, we don't celebrate player killing."
She's definitely not Sheena.
Okay, but don't Jehovah's Witnesses also like kick you out of like everything if you leave? Like they're one of
I think
the
so, yeah.
cultier Christian denominations.
Yeah, I knew someone who became a Jehovah's Witness
Okay, got it.
once. It was weird.
Just call us.
She had
See ya.
like 2 kids and a husband, and she decided to become a Jehovah's Witness one day after letting them into her home, and then was like, "Okay, so we're not celebrating Christmas or birthdays anymore because I'm a Jehovah's Witness now."
But they
Isn't it
aren't.
that? Yeah, they aren't.
Power she talked about. I'll log out and check my email or something.
I like Pink Bayonetta.
Yeah, I'm going.
God, I've made Taliesin. In my head I keep accidentally calling him Talion. Taliesin a tsundere wolf. Setting Chocolate and joked up to rub his head. I like you. He wagged his tail and tilted his head away from her. You're shy, that's so cute! He pranced awkwardly, growling a little.
God, I'm more on the ball with checking and replying to emails in this game than I am in real life.
And that's because there's like an actual benefit to replying to emails in this game. Hello. Alright, he said it out loud. What did he say?
No, this character isn't voiced.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I need to know!
It's pretty difficult to kill the king.
King Chim Chim?
Okay, this time he's voiced. It's Chim Chim.
Oh my god. It's Chim. It's Chim. It's fucking Chim.
Okay, while you have a breakdown of that, I'm going to quickly write these 50 words.
Chim Chim. King Chim Chim. Why?
Okay, that's 50 words written. Let's go to the gate. Doing what again? Writing like a little bit of NaNoWriMo and then in between spurts of the game. Yeah. This is a NaNoWriMo stream after all. We have to do some writing. Otherwise,
Yeah, we
the
do.
Advertising Standards Agency will come to my home and kill me.
King Chim Chim attacks by
Well, I've been writing a bit, like, throughout the entire thing, so I'm alright.
I wonder where he is.
Yeah, at the moment I'm at 2,500 words.
I'm at 4,386.
I need to get to 5,000 by the end of the day. Well, by the time I go to sleep.
I'm 671 today. Doing alright. Can get 1,000 more out, I'll have hit the average words per day. I think I just didn't manage to hit that yesterday, which was fine because I went over by about 300 the day before, so I'm good.
Victory is ours!
That's 5 levels down, 128 to go.
They mean 4 levels down, 128 to go. You started at 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on.
Haseo keeps screaming die like he's Bakugo or something. Speaking of, I would
Such an
definitely
edgelord.
play it. I would play the video game in which you play as Bakugo.
Oh, Bakugo has no chill fame.
Yeah. Bakugo of he wears V so that he can kill people with his knees fame.
I love him, he's great. He is my rageful son.
Best
Okay, I kind of
character.
feel sorry for these Chim-Chims. All they seem to do is just walk along fucking conveyor belts. And you murder them with vaporized water. Like, the fuck did they ever do to you, bruv? Look, it's running away! And you just kicked it to death!
Bad and naughty Kims are sent to Haseo's inventory for their crimes.
You missed one.
It's fine, I have plenty.
Are you looking for a new door to open?
Yeah.
Wait, are you turning those switches on by fucking booting them?
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. And by amazing, I mean pathetic. You see where they're like, oh, you can do the trigger thing, or you can do the Rengeki thing, and I'm just like, is it really necessary though? Like, if I was to say it, I would have been like, yeah, but these things are so weak, there's no need to use it on them.
Well, you get
I'm
an
not
XP
that
bonus
extra.
for it.
I'm not Calibrimbor.
What's that? It's a new way. Haseo, it's a new way. We've got to kick it.
Oh, something else adorable for you. Oh my god, that's so cute, and you're gonna murder it.
Will show up if you hit
Ah! Why do you have to boot the damn thing?
So,
It's so cute! Why? What's with all this animal cruelty? Animal Cruelty Simulator 2007! It made a little musical noise!
Give it to me. Come on, King.
No! No! Escape is so mean! Why did you have to kick it? Couldn't you asked it politely? Look at it! It's like a combination of a bear and a monkey. So cute!
Time.
Actually, so is this thing. This thing looks
Yeah,
like
we're
it should be
gonna
having
kick him
tea
too.
parties with Tombury. I love Tomburys. They're so cute and so grim. Actually, I think Tomburys are one of the few things I could go for a plush version of. It's them and Monokuma. Why are you kicking him?
Game told me to kick him.
What is it with this game? Why do you have to kick things?
Kicking Simulator 2016.
This remastering came out only this year.
I knew you could do it.
This game is so grim. It's so grim.
Go to the quest shop.
So grim. He looks like one of the Sids from one of the DS remakes of the earlier Final Fantasy games. Oh wait, does he own the shop which has a sign that looks like it's run by Dr. Eggman's drug addicted brother? Wait, memoir? Is that this game's version of a journal?
Yeah, I think so.
You're writing your memoirs as you play. What is this? An MMORPG, or are you playing as a fucking minister? I can hear bonfire night fireworks on your side.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to have knocked it off around my end.
CC Quad, what are you doing?
What?
God, he's cocked out. Da, da, da. I've returned.
Put it in the chat just to make sure you got my reaction.
In celebration of kicking some chims, time to write another 50 words. Okay, that's 150 words written.
Haseo! Thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
So, would you please invite me to your party? The two of us will be heading to Delta Submissive Tragedy's Thousand Oaks.
What?
You heard
Submissive
her.
tragedies, 1000 Oaks. Do I have to kink shame CC Corp now?
Yep. Oh, okay. Apparently we can't take syllabus with us as well.
Why not?
Just says we're only meant to take a totally tourist place.
Ooh, you going on a
Sorry,
date?
syllabus. I have to shun you. Shun.
But I ship you with that awful PKO girl.
I think you're bothering me. Don't
Your
send
awful
me an
daughter.
email in the first place.
Yes, my terrible daughter.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
I mean, yeah, he's right. If you think you're bothering him, then don't bother him.
Right, come on.
Oh my god, this is a date.
Online game.
So, who else thinks that Atolia has, like, the same problem he does? That she basically got, like, shunted back down to level 1, only she's also got memory problems to go with it.
Maybe.
I also like how, like, they go, I think in the lore of the world it's meant to be some kind of important god, but we don't bother calling it that.
Yeah, again, much like actual MMO players, who don't give a shit about lore. Oh my god, Atali's a lower level than us. How long have you been at this game, Atali?
I find that kind of suspect, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Oh, thank God, I misread that.
Yeah, that was going to a suspiciously hentai place.
It's kind of cute. I like it.
Okay, the origin of the name Moontree comes from...
Not interested.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it? Moontree is run by a council of officers known as the Seventh Council. You remember who Sakaki is, right? He is one of the officers.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait!
Yeah, Sakaki, the walking annoyance. You know how I've immediately gone from, he's the best looking character in this game to, I hate him.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
I'm not like you, I'm not that shallow. I don't think my nail clippers, they're getting real long. It's not like super conducive to typing. Oh, well, I'll have to wait.
I must say, for its age, this game looks very good.
That's it.
I mean, to be honest, I can barely tell the difference between remastered games and their originals unless they're side by side.
You've never played the original?
Yeah, I know that. The point is, like, either this is a stellar remastering or this game looked really good for its time. Because...
Really? Because this looks like a slightly above par indie game to me.
yeah, but that's, like, common for JRPGs.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's sub Trails of Cold Steel. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I don't know, I'd say it's a bit better than Trails of Cold Steel, actually.
Don't lie to me.
It is.
That city shows this fucking game's age like nothing else.
Yeah, the city doesn't look that good. But it's definitely... Yeah, I'd say it's a bit better than Trails of Cold Steel. Well, Trails of Cold Steel is quite old now anyway.
That's true.
Um,
I don't think it looks that much better, but it still looks good. I mean, it looks... My problem is the character model and that city and character models, they look really outdated.
yeah.
Like, stylistically. Because we don't model anime looking 3D characters like this anymore.
That's true, we do not. I am looking forward to playing Trails
I
of...
do have to maintain that Tales of Zestiria have some of the worst models, anime-looking characters I've ever seen.
Tales of Zestiria doesn't even have an excuse because, I mean, Trails of Cold Steel is a semi-indie game.
Yeah, the way they're modelled is fine. They look fine. They look a bit outdated. They could be better, but you know, they look fine. They look different from each other. But in Tales of Zestiria, they look so basic.
Yeah. I mean, Trails of Cold Steel is...
something like Atelier Sophie, where they look fantastic.
Yeah. One of the reasons I probably will get Blue Reflection at some point, even though it's not been getting great reviews, because it's a game from the makers of Atelier, and as such, it looks gorgeous.
I can't really drive home how good the character models in Atelier Sophie look. They look great.
Yeah, they do. And for a game made on a fucking shoestring budget, they've valiantly upped their budget for Trails of Cold Steel 3. And as a result, the models look substantially better. But for a game made on a shoestring budget, Trails of Cold Steel's graphics are, I mean, it's really quite superb.
If I was making a game and I wanted it to have like an anime aesthetic, I would definitely try and get like at least somebody from Ghost to consult on it, because this is some of the best looking anime game models I've ever seen. They look so pretty.
And the
They're
prettiest
different from
character in
each
the
other.
Atelier games is Logi.
He is so pretty.
Love you, Logi.
They just,
Love you.
I can't really drive home how good they look. So I might write an editorial about this.
It's this goddamn god again. Our more PK is going to show up. Is it totally going to reveal that she's a PK?
Yeah, it'd be 3 for 3, wouldn't it?
Yeah. God of War, more like the god of player killing.
Did we get dry armor with the first one?
Yeah.
Haseo?
What? I've already heard enough about Moon Tree Guild.
Haseo, do you hear something coming from over there?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is called damp armor. There were drier armor in the first one where those 2 player killers showed up.
Let's go find out what it is.
Huh? Why do I have to
Perhaps the real player killers were the friends we made along the way.
Oh, come on. Won't you please come with me?
Fine, fine. If it'll shut you up, I'll go with you.
Because she's, like, obviously shit at this game.
I really wish Haseo didn't have this midriff belt shirt. Like, either wear a proper shirt or go shirtless. I don't care which. The shirt or skin, let's pick a side.
Miss Strange.
No, not really. A few more MPs were suspended. Where are we going?
I heard a woman is annoyed that an MP who she complained about got chastised and then at some point later was promoted.
What a strange sound.
I mean, if you didn't do it again, then what the fuck is your relevance to this situation? Or do you just think people should be fired for a first offence?
Over there. Huh? What is it, Haseo?
This sign. It's Tri-Edge.
What? Try it?
Can we just fire everybody from Parliament and just get like brand new people in?
I'm ready for the Monokuma Kyubey government.
We're being sucked towards Tri-Edge's sign.
Let's face it, Monokuma will provide good, clear and transparent governance, and all he asks for in return is for 15 people every year to be involved in the killing game. So we get free entertainment out of that too.
This might just be a fantastic new discovery, Haseo. Haseo, someone's there.
Are you wearing kitten heels? Video games.
What is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, we have a new contender for the prettiest person in this game.
It's coming from
Yeah.
that person.
Let's see if this one's as annoying as the last contender. It's got a kitty!
That guy.
Oh my god, it's a kitty!
Him.
It's such a cute kitty!
Let's go ask him.
Yeah, you know Donald Trump would end up in Monokuma's first world leaders killing game.
Oh, Putin would be in it too.
Yeah, probably Angela Merkel and Shinzo Abe as well. I mean, those two are though fine. It's just that he needs to have 15 or 16 people involved. There's only so many world leaders. Probably
No, I'm pretty sure it's more
Mugabe.
than 100.
There's only so many. It's a finite amount of world leaders.
I don't think that's true. Considering that we keep replacing them.
Be reasonable. Monokuma would only have like current world leaders in his world leader killing game.
Stay back. Take this. And now, Vegas.
This
Hang on, you...
game has a terrible tendency for big damn hero moments.
Yes, it does.
This is
Well,
the third one.
Young man, did you just undergo a magical girl transformation into a snake thing?
Sorry, did he just transform into a Rayquaza?
Guys.
Okay, that thing, that gooey thing looks like one of those, what are they called? The unknown beast things from Sun and Moon.
Oh, an Ultra Beast, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, they both do, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Did you get them? Whew.
All done. You two okay?
Oh, hi, Hajime. Slash Nero. But then Devil May Cry Nero, not Fate Extella Nero.
Doesn't seem like I'm
If it was
very
Fate Extella Nero, there'd be more.
Whatever. Hey, you over there. Are you okay?
That's my anime girl A. I really should have auditioned for
What happened to me?
Asuga Academy. Oh well, it's too late now.
I was attacked by a strange monster. I heard a loud sound that startled me.
Do you want me to, like,
I don't
send you links to see any Bridge series that are looking for female voice actors?
Real life too?
At any rate, I'm glad I got
Nah, I'm alright. I wanna do
Who are you?
yours
Who, me?
and Glenn's things first before I
Yeah,
commit to
yeah.
anything else.
I'm looking forward to Glenn's thing.
Investigator for CC Corp.
I need to do Ari's voice acting.
Administrators? A game master?
That's so intimidating though, because I've got an accent in that, and I've
I got a report
sing.
about
I don't
it.
even know what my accent is, but I've got one.
Rushed right over.
There are 3 different opinions. I think I sound vaguely South Asian. Glenn thinks I sound vaguely French, and Doug thinks I sound vaguely... No, you think I sound vaguely French, and Glenn thinks I sound vaguely Russian.
How could a player
I have an accent, just don't know what it is.
Not to mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
So, you were able to see the Avatar.
Avatar?
That's right.
Yes, he can bend all 4 elements.
Terror of death.
Do CC Corp investigators usually remember
Okay, this is kind of my problem when it comes to MMO shit. Can you start treating this shit like it's all, like,
Too much of a coincidence
you
to meet
know,
up with you here.
mystical and stuff? Somebody has to program this in.
Nothing. Just talking to myself. I bet. you
Actually, I think part of the backstory of the world is that, like, the guy who programmed it mysteriously vanished one day, and his
the
own
fact that you were able to
the,
see my avatar
like,
means that you
source for programming it was a poem written by his now dead girlfriend.
Your character had something.
For some reason, CC Corp keeps being like, yeah, we'll put out this MMO, which
and you'll see.
we can't pass the programming of, and the designer vanished in mysterious circumstances, and also people keep ending up in comas. We're the most irresponsible company ever.
I Okay, don't be ridiculous. The most irresponsible company is the one that did Sword Art Online.
Looks like this is a big fiasco.
I don't know, at least that's just one, like,
Brush off something that happened to you like
death game problem that we might not have been expecting. CC Corp should have A, never released this game to the public,
hadn't been lucky.
and B, finally shut it down as soon as people started going into comas.
Okay. But I caused you a lot of trouble with what happened, right?
So you realize it.
I'm sorry.
If we hadn't been lucky, you would have been respawned at the Chaos Gate.
Would you give me another chance?
Listen, the next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
You did level up, Haseo. How did you make a smiley face with your voice, Atali?
Okay, question, why didn't you ask that of Gaspard?
I expect that Gaspard is talented enough to do that. Five unread mail. Okay, let's write 50 words and then we'll read that mail. Okay, that's 50 words written. Oh, I was wondering why this guy called Hokuto was calling us Lena. I thought Haseo might actually be a girl, but no, apparently it was just a wrong email address.
Oh. Okay.
CC Corp. There's a good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter
I feel
how
like if you're gonna do the MMO thing, there should be more of them where the main character is actually like playing as the other gender.
Well, that was the thing in,
Another gender, I suppose.
you know, that was the thing in Hack Sign, wasn't it? Like, Tsubasa, the main character, appears to be a dude at first, and they don't have any of their memories. that they're actually a woman.
Just the one I read.
No, Hakusan was an anime. I don't think it was ever a manga.
No, I said which is the one I read. It just doesn't look familiar.
It might have been the manga version of like the first 3 games.
I don't think so, because the main characters, their avatars were copies of I think are characters from a different .hack thing.
Yeah, no, I know one you mean now. I don't remember its name, but I know which one you're talking about.
There was a little AI girl in it.
Yeah, the little AI girl is in all of them. She is important. No, I know what you mean now.
Oh, and one of their party members is a girl
Werewolf?
who's using her mum's avatar. Who and her mum played with the 2 people who the main characters have the avatars of.
I don't recall its
I
name.
mean, I think I probably would have gotten a lot more out of it if I'd known other things from .hack, but...
What? What's with the scary face? You mad at me or something?
Makes sense. .hack Sign, which is the anime with Tsubasa in, is a good place to start a franchise. This is also a good place to start because it's basically a new story.
Okay, I've just looked at the chat again. I'm just thinking like, I'm just thinking of like another Monokuma and Kyubey being challenged by a backbench MP, and it's another bear. And in the background, it's the music is just like, he is all that remains of a once great yokai. And then like, Junko's voice comes out of Monokuma. Damn it! I knew you'd return, Margaret. The parent just like, oh, did you think you could keep me down forever? And I would be defeated by a younger woman? Whilst Kyubey and Jeremy Corbyn just share a look. Jeremy Corbyn's just like, this is not what I came into politics for.
I wonder if Monokuma technically counts as gender fluid. I feel like he probably doesn't. But what makes it awkward is that Monokuma is never just Monokuma, and yet Monokuma is a character in his own right.
Well, it's like this. You can't call Conchita Wurst gender fluid because she isn't. She is a drag act who is the persona of a gender fluid person, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Monokuma is essentially the bear act of whoever happens to be controlling him.
Yeah, it's one of the things that kind of annoys me about the way Americans talk about drag. It's like, no, you don't, you can't misgender a drag persona. They're not real people. In fact, in order to be a drag persona, you have to, in order to be a drag queen, you have to be a man pretending to be a woman.
Yeah, because otherwise you're not a drag act, you are just trans.
Well, I thought you were going to go, otherwise you're not a drag act, you just have terrible taste.
Monokuma is called a he, but, I mean, the thing is, in the first game, Monokuma is being controlled by a girl. And the same is true for the second game, sort of, for given value of controlled. So, yeah, like, Monokuma is a character in his own right, but Monokuma is never Monokuma. Monokuma is always a persona being acted out by someone else. It is weird because he has his own set of ethics and morals, which, like, Junko doesn't share. Like, I don't think Junko gives a single solitary fuck about Sakura, but Monokuma clearly does.
Come with me.
It's almost like a split personality.
Yeah.
And actually, that would make sense. because if that's the case, she's basically been fucking advertising that fact since day one.
Yeah.
That Monokuma is 2 colours. Monokuma, she has those 2 different coloured bears in her hair. When her sister was pretending to be her, she only had the 1 rabbit.
Yeah.
She established herself in a nice bear and a bad bear. Like, basically, let's be honest, Shirokuma and Kurokuma are the Seelie and Unseelie bears.
Yeah.
Neither are trustworthy, but they're both... But they come across as quite different.
Are you the Yata that Kun and the Hag were talking about? Nice.
Why has the government not stepped in to stop CC Corp's sinful hand?
Yeah.
Why do you keep referring to her as a hag? She can't be older than like 30.
I think it's because she called him a kid.
Nice to meet you, though it feels very strange to be saying that to you. I have been watching you for quite some time. There has been a development in the world that defies the system.
I think the thing is, I've read so much manga where like somebody under the age of 15 has called somebody over the age of probably 17 at the youngest, and 25 at the oldest. They constantly call them hags, and I'm just like, stop it, stop it now.
The forced reformatting of your character data.
When I was a child, I never thought that older teenagers or people in their 20s were old.
Hmm.
I mean, you have to be like 35 plus for that shit. You were just there.
Minister means to observe, to protect, and to manage. Both Tri-Edge and the phenomena that happened to you are under.
Well, no, to administer means like to give stuff to people, doesn't it?
The obligation.
You're an administrator,
Something like that.
that's a different thing.
A bug that is not a bug. Ideally,
Language is such a weird thing.
would never exist in the world. But as you can
I said things, but come to think of it, actually, like, totally fits.
our overall designation for this phenomena is Ida.
Ida? Huh?
For now, none of the general users of the game know anything about it. That is somewhat to be expected at its current level. However, you have already encountered it, and you have seen firsthand the sort of threat and danger it possesses. You have seen it and experienced it yourself.
Tri-Edge.
The name of the skill he had used on you is called Data Drain by us.
Data drain? Whatever it is, I've never heard of a skill that can actually lower your level.
You already understand what I am referring to. That Tri-Edge is a phenomenon that defies system parameters.
You mean Tri-Edge is Ida?
Perhaps. We cannot deny the possibility.
Don't give me that. How the hell could an admin not know a single reason for a bug's existence?
Investigating a bug that's not a bug is difficult. Likewise, we are also investigating what happened to the character known as Shino, as well as her player.
What? So, you guys knew all along that the
It's not a bug, it's a feature, Haseo.
Todd Howard to the world. You must understand, Haseo. While you see a critical flaw in the system that the admins must do something about, we see the grand design of the world's creator. Using the skills he honed in Skyrim, he created this place. Todd Howard.
Not the legendary Howard-sama.
Yes. Legend
I
says
thought he
he
disappeared
vanished.
years ago.
But the legend does say that he vanished mysteriously after he went into a T-pose and clipped through his own house's walls.
You guys are responsible for letting it happen.
Are you saying that we should shut
incidentally, you must solve this problem before next month. What happens next month? We are releasing Skyrim for the world. Play Skyrim while playing the world.
But what if I want to play Oblivion in the world?
That is not allowed, Aseo.
How is my cooperation gonna help you guys out?
Morrowind?
No.
Daggerfall?
No.
Arena?
Absolutely not.
The spin-off in Hammerfell?
Definitely not.
Okay, that sounded racist.
Project? You mean my character is somehow special?
That's correct. You are a chosen one. Characters like yours are known as...
If I was making an MMO, I would totally do this. I would just have random players just have special characters for no reason other than just to really drive home the fact that in the real world the chosen ones would be few far between and everybody else would hate them.
This better not be some really elaborate new event or something. In other words, you're telling me that you guys need me to help you with debugging the game, right?
As I made clear to you earlier, we want nothing more than to contain these unruly phenomena.
And the only things that can do that are in fact the avatars. And avatars are...
Oh wow, that's amazing. The first animal to be ejected from a supersonic jet by parachute was a bear.
I don't know how to use anything.
That is because you're...
1962. How high were they?
So then basically, I just have to learn to use that puppet thingy. If I can learn to use that, then I can go up against Tri-Edge.
Speaking of height, one of my favourite things is like watching old, like, public service things about marijuana, like really old, like 30s and shit. Because it's hilarious to watch, because you're watching it and they're like, it's more dangerous than other forms of drugs, like heroin and cocaine, or you're just sitting there going, no it isn't. It really fucking isn't. I mean, like, you're just being racist. That's literally all you're doing. I mean, this makes the distinction between like powdered cocaine and crack rock cocaine look almost legitimate. This is how ridiculous what you just said is.
This avatar would have eventually awakened, with or without our help. You must already know that. As you can see and feel, his epitaph has already started to awaken.
You know, going back to the Skyrim Todd Howard conversation, there's a bug, there's a glitch in, I think it's in Oblivion, where you can just like, I think if you paralyze somebody when you're going through a door, you can stretch their body out all across your floor and use them as a rug.
I heard you've joined GU. Glad to have you with us.
Okay, already my knowledge of the fact that I watched Hack Sign and played the first trilogy of games is making me suspicious here, because we're talking about these guys being epitaph users, but like in the first three games the epitaphs were they were basically the villain's quirky mini-boss squads. They were just 7 big evil monsters who were always bad. And then, wait a second, are we the bad guys?
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but are you thinking that there's some specific spell to summon an avatar?
There's not?
Well, that's the thing, because Tri-Edge looks like the protagonist from the manga thing I read.
Yeah, and he looks like the protagonist of the first 3 games, only with weird starry eyes.
And those poor racers really like that safety net.
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna crash my motorbike right into the emergency department.
Well, that's what I call free at the point of delivery.
Well, I guess I'll just head on back to town then.
The wolf made a huffing noise and walked straight into the cliff wall, passing through it as though it were nothing more substantial than mist. Coming soon, Todd Howard's Avalon.
That man, he has the most terrifying power. What? He has the power to Todd Howard some shit up. He touches someone and they immediately heat hose and float away. This power you cannot defeat. The power granted to me by Lord Howard himself.
I feel like if it wasn't for all these Skyrim re-releases, we wouldn't be making so much fun of him right now. It's like, you know what they say, if it has a CPU, somebody will find a way to run Doom on it. It's like, Todd Howard is that principle for Skyrim, only it's just him.
Yeah. Let's go check out email.
Oh, hey, cool. Doing really well.
Are you having fun running into me? What?
Please, help me!
First, get off.
How does he not knock you over with his lower center of gravity and greater mass?
Game physics.
Up together with syllabus. But when we finally went to open the shop up, there wasn't close to being enough inventory in our storage. What are we gonna do? There's no time left. What should we do? Our customers will be here any minute now.
Are they rare items?
No. I need to restock on. Let me think. 10 black beans and 10 almond jelly. 10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces. Yeah.
That almond jelly
that's what
sounds
we're
nice.
missing right now.
Oh god,
Are
no.
those sold in other shops? Just buy some and sell them yourselves.
Oh, you're right. Then, Haseo, come on. Help me buy all the supplies that we need.
Huh? Why do I have to help you?
Here's the money, Haseo.
I said I'm not doing this.
Oh, come on, Haseo. You go buy and deliver the Asian mangoes and the caramel sauces to Syllabus when he gets here in the Central District, okay?
Oh, I love this game. It's got one of those amazing things you see in manga and anime a lot where just somebody's just constantly trying to say they don't want to do stuff and people just keep straight up ignoring them.
Guess I'll help them out.
Haseo is for Sundar or for C.
Let's see. I need 10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces.
Do we even have enough money for that? We only have like 95 gold.
He gave you all the gold you needed.
I wasn't paying attention. This Gaspard, I just tune him out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, Syllados, where are you?
Got him. Thanks a lot for helping us out.
I guess you can say that now these items are on the curriculum.
We'll be all set.
His name is Syllados.
What are you guys doing?
I am the funniest person to ever live.
I guess you've never done it before.
Done what?
Yes.
Well, manage a shop. Want me to explain how it works?
Not really.
Come on, Haseo. I think it would be good for you to learn what normal players do. Well, anyway. Gaspard sure is taking his time shopping for all of this. I wonder what's up with him. Hmm? What? It's a short mail from Gaspard. Apparently he got lost.
Man, did that guy get any dumber?
I've got to go find him.
Let me tell you, I'm not moving an inch.
Great. See you when I get back.
Huh?
Will you do me a favor? Watch over the shop while I'm out there looking for Gaspard.
Don't be ridiculous. Just go ahead and close it down while you're gone.
I can't do that. Our best customers will be here soon.
So what? Just leave me out of this.
You don't have anything to do, right? Or are you just afraid of dealing with the customers?
What? Like hell I am.
You'll be fine. Manners are very important even online.
Just stop bullying him into doing this! What is wrong with everybody in this fucking game?
I'm off to look for Gaspard.
How did I get stuck doing this?
Excuse me.
Well, welcome!
Excuse me, mister, but, there's an item I
Like
really
that.
want.
Sure. What is it?
It's called a Dusty Miller. Do you think you might have any here?
Let's see. It looks like we've got just one. It's 6,000 GP. Hmm? So? What? Do you want it or not?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I don't have enough money for it.
You don't? Then I
I can't see
Oddly,
it,
this is
Tooth.
really making me want to play
I'm just supposed to watch over the shop,
Reset
you know.
here again.
I've got to do the job the right way.
Hmm.
If you want something, you'll have to save up for it.
I did save, but it looks like it's all gone now.
Your money's gone? Hey, don't you even remember how you spent your own money?
No, I don't know. After all, it was Saku's turn up until yesterday.
What? Saku's turn.
Saku is my big sister. And, well, Saku was the one who was using this character yesterday.
So then basically, you and your sister share that character by taking turns playing.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that your sister used all of the
Okay.
money that you had been saving up to buy.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that in most
What a great
MMOs.
sister.
And I can't
Yeah.
imagine... you'd think they'd actually be more against it in VR MMOs.
I was just gonna buy her a birthday present with that money anyway. It's no big deal.
Birthday?
Yeah, you see, we're twins, so it's actually my birthday as well.
Your birthday, huh? Fine. Then I guess I'll give you a discount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and give my best to your sister.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're an idiot.
By the way, my name is Bo. I promise that I'll pay you back the next time I come here.
You could have just offered to put it aside for her.
Yeah, like, I won't sell it to anyone. You go grind some money.
Welcome to you.
Well, this is unexpected. I never would have thought that you'd do these kinds of things, Haseo. But your smile and the greeting that you gave to that boy was perfect and natural.
I feel so sorry for Haseo. His life is suffering.
Or like at a video rental place or something.
Jeez, you're annoying. If you're not gonna buy anything, shut up and get lost.
How rude. I will buy something. I'll be sure to make my contribution to the shop Acorn.
I wonder why I'm not the least bit excited about that.
Hey, so what do you recommend?
See? Not bad, huh? Guild shops have a pretty decent selection to choose from.
Wow, you're totally right. And everything's so much cheaper here than it is at the NPC shops.
To be honest, I didn't really want to bring you ladies here.
Aww, why not?
Because then your eyes and attention will be rooted to something else other than me. And I just can't help but try and monopolize your beautiful eyes for as long as I possibly can.
What?
Now don't worry about anything. One thing's for certain, I only have eyes for you.
Please, don't look at me with those passionate eyes of yours. If you keep looking at me with such a beautiful gaze like that, I just know
I don't
that
know.
I'll
I
be
get the
forever
feeling they're going to be
bound to you.
taken away by Haseo's sexy painted on abs.
Long time no see.
What do you mean, yo, you jerk? You sure look like you're having fun with the ladies there, Cooney.
Oh no, this is just... well...
I've got an appointment to keep.
Did I...
Okay, this just makes it sound like you two are dating and he's cheating on you.
You were out flirting with all of those women.
This game suddenly got super gay.
Hurry up! Let's go play already!
Oh my god, they sound like a married couple.
Wow, Coon. You're really popular, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, I'll email you guys and girls later. Okay, see you then.
Hey! So, Coon used to be part of your guild, and he was the guild master.
Coward.
Our guild name, Canard, comes from the stabilizer wings on airplanes. Actually, we chose that guild name because we thought it really represented Coon's dream. To support first-time players of the world and help them relax and enjoy it.
When I got lost, it was Coon that helped me. He was the one who rescued me.
He taught us lots of ways to enjoy the game. I mean, you know how they say that the beginning to anything is key, right? I'm sure we wouldn't be playing like we are now if we hadn't met Coon when we did.
I wonder, if I hadn't been PK'd on my very first encounter, the first day I logged into this game.
Okay, who else ships Coon and
If I hadn't met Sheena,
Syllabus?
if we hadn't
Yeah, a little bit.
would I be laughing and enjoying this game like these guys are right now?
What's wrong?
What is it about certain male characters who have like
Nothing.
Of course, now that Coon is gone,
like
there's
a
no
lot
one
of
around to organize
girls they
Canard.
play around with, and then like you just end up shipping them with this one really earnest boy? What the fuck? Like this keeps happening, and I don't know why.
But he said something about not wanting to get us involved.
And here I was, thinking that he was kicked out of the guild for flirting too much.
Oh, that's Coon's illness. If we worried about it, we'd never be able to keep up.
An illness, huh?
What? Coon is sick?
Well, it's not life-threatening. Nothing you have to worry about.
You,
So what's
you're
Coon's
still
illness?
here?
He keeps flirting with people.
Don't leave.
Stop standing in my blind spot.
Oh, so this is the Terror of Death.
See, all the smiley faces make me wonder if they're talking at all.
Now.
Yeah, or if they're talking through text.
Sam?
Yeah, sure.
Or kind of
This kind of sucked though.
both?
Not at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea?
Well, it's VR, isn't it? Maybe they're perceiving this in a way we can't really understand. Because it's straight into their heads.
What are you guys chatting about?
So they understand this as a smiley face, even if they can't hear it.
Wow, you're such
Mm-mm.
a nice guy, Haseo.
Yeah, I guess you are.
Damn girl. Ugh, she really needs to learn how to shut up and...
You see that? Everyone really does want to treat other people nicely. I think it's because people can be more honest online than they can in real life.
Hey, Haseo, why don't you officially join Canard?
Huh?
I mean, I think you've got some real leadership skills.
And I second that thought. Come on, let's do this together.
I think it's a great idea. Just act like you did before.
Okay, fine. But it'll be a name only. You got it? Hey, I'm a very busy guy.
All right, it'll take a little time to process you, but you should get an email later on. Okay then, glad to have you, Haseo, our new guild master.
Yay! Haseo is our new guild master.
Congratulations, Haseo.
Wait, what's this about Guildmaster?
Like I said before, you have some real leadership skills, Haseo.
Oh, this really is Todd Howard to the world.
Thanks for watching the store. Here, see ya. Bye.
I'll
No,
see
he
you
doesn't! He's a dick! That's no leadership skills.
Now then, I better be going too.
Go, leave already.
Today we're having a meeting at Moontree to help the victims of trading fraud. Would you like to join too?
No way.
See you later then.
Okay, that's a good place to leave things for today. We will be back probably early next week for some Shadow of War. So I will see you then.
Might stream on Sunday.
Nice-oo.
Myself.
Looking forward to that. Okay, so long. Farewell.
Bye.